Returning to wealthy coin howdy mate, Shiba Inu community seeks answers as Binance replies, we have some news about SHIBs today. The SHIB army have just accomplished certain milestones on the newly established Shibarium beta, and Shiba Inu fan Kuru Shibarmy GPN at Kuru 96969699696 has supplied some info on them. Particularly noteworthy is the over 2 million increase from 4,059,878 to 5,833,845 in the number of interacting wallets on Shibarium in the past day. During the same time frame, the overall volume of transactions increased from 3,149,432 to 3,232 to 3,234,888. The reaction from Binance is the topic of this video. The Shiba Inu group is looking for clarification. To view our most recent information on Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get the video started. All eyes on SHIB, tweeted prominent cryptocurrency analyst Cryptorand on Friday. It's trying to find a way out. From August of SHIB forward, as shown in a chart image that the analyst gave, the 29th largest Shiba Inu whale, according to statistics from Etherskin.io, has sold 5 substantial deals worth a whopping 538 billion SHIB, or $6,074,020 in the last 12 days. The leading Shiba Inu whale began her selling binge on April 2nd with the disastrous sale of 200 million SHIB, or $2,258,000, in a single large transaction. On April 5th, the whale made $1,129,000 more by selling 100 billion SHIB. A subsequent transaction of 88 billion SHIB, with a value of $993,520, took place on April 7th. Even though a huge portion had already been sold, the whale reduced her holdings by 72 billion SHIB, or $812,880 on April 11th. An extra $78 billion SHIB, valued at $880,620, was sold in her last deal. The whale has an incredible $3599890076773 SHIB, or $40,642,758 in her wallet, even if there has been a severe sell-off. In a recent hacking event at Bitrue, a famous Singapore-based exchange, almost $22 million worth of digital assets were destroyed. This amount included $172.55 billion SHIB, which is valued at $1.9 million. A prior story in the Crypto Basic stated that the exploiter had already made $22.55 billion. At 2:34 UTC today, a sale of 2 billion SHIB was the most recent transaction. The Shiba Inu price has soared even though there have been continuous horrible sell-off incidents. SHIB's price has climbed 2.9% in the last week and 6.6% in the last 14 days, according to data compiled by CoinGecko. There are a number of success stories among early investors in the Bitcoin sector. An example of this is the tale of the man who made $100 million during the bull run after being one of the first 100 owners of Shiba Inu. SHIB. The man who made $100 million from Shiba Inu was an early buyer of meme coins and a pioneer investor in the market. He patiently waited for the coin's value to rise before selling during the 2021 bull run, amassing a tidy sum. A few while ago, the Shibarium public testnet was finally made available online. Everyone was really happy. The enthusiasm was reflected in its Shiba and Bone tokens. It seems, however, that an uprising in the Shibarium paradise prompted the SHIB and Bone symbols to act. A notable Shiba Inu community member brought attention to multiple issues with the Shibarium Layer 2 public testnet on March 16th, setting the official project Discord page ablaze. An anxious member of the community revealed that another blockchain was using Shibarium's chain ID. After rebranding itself as Shibarium, he continued by saying that the Shibarium testnet appeared to have taken the Rinia testnet's Genesis file and omitted to alter the chain ID. The post went viral, so Shiba Inu's lead developer, Shitoshi Kazama, felt compelled to respond. Since Shitoshi didn't go to the root of the problem, his statement didn't help calm the growing anxiousness. Consequently, SHIB and Bone tokens' value has dropped in the past day. Prior to March 15th, Shiba Inu was trending upward. As of March 15th, after the market closed, SHIB had lost 7.45% of its value. It had fallen by almost 1% as of the time of writing. An indication of how strongly prices were moving was a relative strength index RSI reading above 40. However, owing to a decline of around 7%, it is now below it. And lastly, the RSI's position confirmed that the bear trend that had been ongoing for some time was still in effect. Bones took a more severe beating than normal according to its daily timing chart. Nearly $1.20 was the price as of this writing, a reduction of over 13%. By the time the market closed on March 15th, it had fallen 6.67%, bringing its loss for the day to over 11%. At the time of publication, it was getting close to the oversold zone as a result of its decline, which caused the RSI line to move lower as well. The market value of BONE decreased by over 17% in the last 24 hours, while the volume increased by over 200%, as reported by CoinMarketCap. Although the price of Shiba Inu is going down, there is no sign of increased fear, uncertainty, and doubt FUD. The mood figures show that there has been no major influx to exchanges, as the supply has remained constant. As of this writing, the supply exchange metric was hovering at $132.5 trillion. The testnet ID issue may require Satoshi Kusama to provide clarification in the coming days. Projects that have not yet made their full premiere, as well as the tokens associated with them, can suffer in its absence. The article Shiba Inu reacts as concerns arise within the community regarding Shibarium was originally published on Bitcoin World. Innovative technologies and utility integration are crucial to supporting the price of SHIB, according to Satoshi Kusama. He pointed out that the Shiba Inu community hadn't accumulated enough burns to justify the asset's value just from burns, even though burns were there. While responding to the members in the community-driven Shibarium Telegram group's concerns, Kusama recently made these remarks. The person voiced their displeasure that the Shiba Inu's pricing has stayed the same despite the recent dramatic spike in the breed's burn rate. In response, Kusama highlighted that the price of Shiba Inu is not always static, especially considering the asset's notable small growth recently. The value of Shiba Inu has risen 3.5% during the last 24 hours and 4.1% over the last 7 days. Kusama further pointed out that swing traders often increase their earnings by leveraging small gains. The head of Shiba Inu wanted to respond to the issue's voice, so he continued speaking. He made it clear that the community has a long way to go before it can affect the asset's price just through burns. So he pointed out that other considerations, including new technology and practicality, needed to be part of the equation because it demonstrates the asset's practicality. In real-world scenarios, high utility for SHIB can increase its value and encourage more demand and adoption. The introduction of innovative technology like Shibarium can further increase interest in and demand for SHIB. In order to expand the Shiba Inu ecosystem and encourage acceptance, Kusama claims that these two aspects must be prioritized. Based on the quantity of burns alone, we have not even begun to move SHIB. For this reason, it is essential that we expand the ecosystem and encourage wider adoption of new technologies and services. Realizing that makes the significance of your actions in the past and our plans for the future much clearer. Referring to the Shiba Inu's rising stardom in the cryptocurrency world, he ended by saying this, so concludes today's activities. To view our most recent videos, please subscribe, share, and give us a big thumbs up.